Welcome to the 10-Minute Mind Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Janet Cagle, certified life coach, weight loss coach, and lover of all things related to upleveling my life and yours. My goal is to help you get one step closer to your goal, whatever it is. My goal is not to keep you wrapped up in self-help all day, just 10 minutes. And who doesn't have 10 minutes, right? Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the podcast. Have I got an episode for you? This is episode number 69, and as the title states, we are going to talk about when someone lets you down. This is sucker punched. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but it has happened to me recently, and right now it feels like I have been punched in the gut, sucker punched. It feels like an unexpected blow physically, and it feels like I have had the wind knocked right out of me. My guess is that you have experienced that too. And so today, I'm going to share with you some things that you can think in order to get your life right-sided again, because boy, I tell you, getting sucker punched is no fun. And in fact, it can create delays in your progress towards your goals. It can throw a wrench into your best laid plans. And so I'm going to share with you how I have been moving through it. And in fact, this is real time. So I'm moving through it right now. All right. So let's be clear. I'm not talking about life's little irritants like the Amazon delivery was late or your breakfast order was wrong. I'm talking about something that really rocks your world. A broken promise, a betrayal, finding out your best friend has been saying terrible things, finding out someone you thought you could count on, you can't, finding out that you thought that something was too good to be true, really was. I'm talking about that kind of pain and disappointment and discomfort. Are you with me? First of all, I'm going to share with you my thought model about my sucker punch. The circumstance are all the things that were said and that were done, and they are the facts in the scenario of the event. My thoughts about the circumstance are, I should have known better. I should have listened to my gut. Talk about being gullible. You are such a fool. Looks like you aren't as smart as you thought you were. Those are just a few of the thoughts that I've been having around my sucker punch. Now, the feelings are, as you can imagine, I feel stupid, gullible, disappointed, inadequate, untrustworthy, insufficient. When you're doing your models, it's important to list out all of the action and inaction that you take from each emotion that you are feeling. So here are some of the things that I am doing and some of the things that I am not doing when I feel like that. I second guess myself. I ruminate in indecision. I ruminate in all of the signs that I missed. I ruminate in how I could have done something different if I would have listened to my inner voice. I beat myself up. I keep telling myself the story over and over again, and I tell anyone else who will listen. I doubt my judgment, and I pity my outcome. I am short and curt and snappy. I argue with the reality of what happened as if it shouldn't have happened. I think you get the idea. And just as important as what I do is what I don't do as a result of all of those feelings. I don't move on. I don't evolve and grow from the experience. I don't show myself compassion or give myself grace. I don't show up as my highest and best self. I don't enjoy the present for ruminating in something that cannot be undone. So here we are after my sucker punch, and in the wake I am standing in as a result. This is how our goals get sidelined, because for sure I'm in no mood to even think about anything except getting sucker punched. So what to do? Number one, don't take it personally. Whatever this person did or said is not a reflection of your flaws. It is a reflection of theirs. It doesn't reveal your lack of character. It reveals theirs. So don't take it personally. You can allow the pain and disappointment without beating yourself up in the process. And trust me, beating yourself up doesn't move you forward or keep you from making another mistake in the future. We are all human. We get it wrong from time to time, but it doesn't mean that anything is wrong with us. Make sure you understand the difference. Number two, avoid making assumptions about the other person. We can never know the truth of the other person. We can only know ours. When we sit around and try to figure them out and speculate on their notions, we prolong our own evolvement and growth. Only our truth is available to us, and so really stay in your lane on this one. Number 3, establish what was learned, not as a I hope you learned your lesson idea, but as growth and evolvement. I will never, ever not trust my gut again as a result of this lesson. Learning that now with this experience is going to require more growth and building trust with myself again, but this will be some of the best work I ever do. Number 4, stop the bleeding by stopping the story. Stop talking about it and stop playing the story in your head. Stop trying to play out, if I would have only done this and then that scenario. This only perpetuates the event and keeps breathing life into the story. We all know people who have never been able to let go of something. They keep telling the story over and over and over again. Don't be that person. Finally, move on. Move on by establishing boundaries for yourself. Decide what you will not tolerate from yourself and what you will be available for yourself. For me, I will not only trust my gut, I will act on it in a way that is aligned with my ideas and my goals, and I will fiercely believe in my instincts. I would rather act on my gut and be wrong than not listen to my gut and be right. There is a reason we get that little stir inside of us. It's our soul gently tapping on the shoulder saying, "Hey, lady, this is out of alignment." I ignored that tap, and I even saw evidence. I ignored my inner voice, my inner knowing. We all do this. It's called confirmation bias. Our brain wants us to be right even when it isn't. That's why we can see something right in front of us and we can feel this little stir and still not take action from it. My brain wanted to believe all of my original thoughts about this person, and so, even though I had signs and I felt the stirring of my inner voice, I ignored her. That's the part of me that I need to build trust with again. That's the part of me I need to exercise the self-love and self-care that I talked about last week. So that's exactly what I plan on doing. That's what I have for you this week, and I hope that this has been helpful and useful to you. And now, go have the best week ever. That's a wrap of the 10-Minute Mind Shift podcast. I hope that you were able to experience your own mind shift today. Listen, if you're ready to take this work to the next level, I highly recommend Life by Design Academy. It's my one-on-one coaching program that offers you a transformation at the speed of life.